Sup, Reitanna, it's Reitanna Seishin here. I'm kind of tired. Well, I'm usually tired, but a couple of days ago I had something really weird happen to me that I won't get into. So a few weeks ago I had a subscriber ask me to do a video on the whole T-Series versus Pewdiepie thing, and I was like, I don't know what T-Series is, and I don't know what the whole thing is. So they kind of explained to me that this channel called T-Series is in the process of passing Pewdiepie in the #1 YouTube spot or whatever, and I was like, okay, that sounds really stupid. And I kind of already had my views implemented at that time, but out of curiosity, I decided to look up what T-Series was. And it seems it's this YouTube channel that releases, Indian, media, basically music, movies, stuff like that. Stuff that, according to, details, I guess, the company existed for much longer before the YouTube channel did. So, they've been making media, So, and apparently T-Series didn't even have any idea that there was a supposed war between them and Pewdiepie, and I haven't seen PewDiePie's, videos on the whole deal, but I can only assume that he probably doesn't give a shit. But then again, we all know what assuming does. And so I decided that I am gonna make a video of it after all, and I'm going to tell everybody exactly what I think. I think it's dumb! I think it's stupid as shit! Okay? The #1 spot in YouTube is for the person who has the most subscribers. And subscriber count, the only thing subscriber count gives to you is more views, and more views means more, people seeing the advertisements, which means more money. So yes, a high subscriber count is relatively important if you are people like PewDiePie, or, the other big guys trying to make a living, even though, the adpocalypse has indeed affected the big guys. Doesn't seem to, affect, music video channels, though, with, girls sexing the air and talking about guys' ding-dongs, but, the world. So I think this is stupid, and I think everybody else should think this is stupid, but then again, a lot of people are stupid, so of course they don't think it's stupid. Now, the only thing that matters is that this is PewDiePie's job. As long as he maintains the high subscriber count, is doing what he loves, and is making a living, that's the only thing that matters. If T-Series are doing what they love, and making enough money to support, whoever's involved, that's what matters to them. I haven't checked out their channel because I'm personally not interested in Indian media. I'm very picky about my foreign media. I'm sure they're not doing anything wrong, and I mean, they didn't even know about this supposed war, and they and PewDiePie did not put this war on. It's PewDiePie's fan base that put this war on, and I think that's stupid. But then again, a lot of PewDiePie's fan base are little itty bitty kids that shouldn't be watching him anyway, and I'm pretty sure he's made fun of that fact too. Listen guys, we YouTubers do not like you. You little tiny itty bitty kids. Go away. Fuck off. But, you see, people have this idea in their heads that popularity is valuable, and where exposure can be valuable, popularity itself doesn't necessarily have to be. PewDiePie, despite if he has, or if he's going to lose the #1 spot on YouTube, it doesn't decrease his subscriber count. And the subscribers he loses, the percentage of that every month is, just like me, in percentage, very, very, very small compared to the subscribers he gains. Now, it's good to support him. I've been subscribed to Pewdiepie for years, and I don't plan on unsubscribing from him, even though I don't actively watch his stuff anymore. I'm still gonna, be there. I still do like him and his stuff. I just, we just watch other things, and, because of the whole conspiracy thing, I don't know if conspiracy or, some bad choices he made, maybe his content is a little not so my style anymore. I may have grown out of him a little bit, but I'm not going to unsubscribe to him just because I do like some of his stuff. So, I have nothing against Pewdiepie. I do have quite a lot of stuff against his, oh my god, what's the word? Extremist, fan base. There's a fan base, and then there's an extremist fan base. And extremist fan base are always the worst. Like, all of the My Little Pony people who are like, if you don't like My Little Pony, then you're horrible. Or the Undertale fan base. How can you not like Undertale? Those stupid idiots. Even I have an extremist fan base where they think that if anybody insults me, it's their duty to stand up and hold their swords and just be like, no, Reitanna is a god, and I'm not. But, I mean, come on, guys, be realistic, be logical, stop being idiots. So, this war is completely unnecessary. It's not anything that should be existing. Anybody who thinks it's a big deal I'm not gonna say that, never mind, is silly. I'm gonna say that, is silly and should calm the fuck down and should just be like, wait, what am I freaking out about? Why do I care? No one cares, and if you do, please stop. It's just ridiculous, and it's ridiculous. If you just sit down and think about it for a moment, you know that you're being ridiculous. And, PewDiePie's not suddenly gonna become broke just because he's the second most subscribed channel on YouTube. If T-Series is putting through the work and the effort, then good for them. They get subscribers. What's the deal? If a channel is working hard for it, then they deserve the subscribers, and if you're like Logan Paul or his stupid brother, what's his name, Jake, if you're like them, yeah, that's different. You guys really just need to stop subscribing to those idiots that apparently are adults. Oh, it's so funny. This world is so funny. But if you're working hard, and I know PewDiePie is big enough to afford, some editors and stuff. He can afford stuff that smaller channels can't afford. And God, I wish I could afford an editor. That would make my life so much easier. An editor that I could trust. But it doesn't change the fact that PewDiePie is still going to have lots of subscribers. It's not going to drop down all of a sudden. T-Series isn't going to make him less popular. People are still going to watch him. People are still going to love him. And the fact that the fan base is loyal to them is all that matters. I meant to say the fan base is loyal to him, not them. If you like PewDiePie, if you love PewDiePie, if you want to support PewDiePie, then just keep doing it. You don't need to spread any hate to T-Series just because they're doing something successful. You know, their intention isn't to overthrow PewDiePie. That's stupid. All we're trying to do is we're trying to make a living. YouTube's making that very difficult for us. So for those who are working hard to actually succeed on YouTube, they deserve all the support that they can get, and they deserve the subs that they get. They deserve to be able to succeed on a platform that is screwing us over. And I'm proud of them. I'm proud for anybody who is able to honestly succeed on this shitty platform that used to be a good place for us to make a living. You know, I used to be able to pay my rent in California by working on YouTube. Oh, YouTube. Oh, if you just knew, if you knew who you're fucking over and your hypocrisy, and you know what? I bet you know, you fuckers. Anyway, it's not the people who subscribe to channels that are at fault. It's YouTube itself. But regardless, PewDiePie's not going anywhere. He's not gonna suddenly quit his channel just because somebody surpassed him in the #1 spot. That's stupid. You guys are being stupid for caring. I am going to say that. You're stupid. This is stupid. Everything about this is stupid. And you guys need to stop being stupid. The problem with the planet is that we have too many stupid people who are being stupid. You know? Come on. Stop being stupid! It doesn't matter! So, yeah, come on. Just support PewDiePie in the regular way, okay? Don't try to force people to subscribe to him to get him to become the #1 spot again, alright? I mean, Smosh used to be the #1 spot. Did this happen when PewDiePie was about to take the #1 spot? I don't know. I don't remember. It's come on, guys. Just think about it. Just think about it. Think about you being popular in school. How important really is that when you think about it? How important is being popular in school? Well, to some people, it's the most important thing in the world. To some people, fame is the most important thing in the world. And people, statistically, kids think, that fame is more important to them than being nice to people. You guys need to think about your priorities, okay? Kindness should definitely come before trying to get famous. You idiots. So, it's just when it comes down to it, I once read a definition of popularity in a book dictionary that says that popularity is, a desperate need for attention. And that's really sad. The only thing that popularity comes is, like, Reitanna, learn how to speak, learn it, just stop. Okay, so being popular in school, the only thing that makes that good is inflating your ego, which does make you feel better and does raise your self-esteem. High self-esteem is good as long as you're not a narcissist. I would honestly kill for high self-esteem. You probably have a lot of quote-unquote friends, which are actually just acquaintances who you don't know that much about and aren't as close to as you would be a small group of friends. You wouldn't be as bullied anymore. That's like the only perk, but in return, most popular kids become bullies, so is that worth it? It's better to have the loyalty you get from people who genuinely care about you. And even though PewDiePie is still extremely popular, regardless on if he's the #1 spot or not, he still has people supporting him. He still has his friends and acquaintances. He still has his job. He could still pay, rent. He still has money. He looks like he's doing quite well for himself. You just get your guys' priorities straight, and also note that his subscriber count does not concern you. Just like when people were freaking out how I was quote unquote losing subscribers, which I wasn't because it was just a purge, and my loss of subscriber count, again, like I said, is very minimal compared to my growth. I am not the most active YouTuber anymore because of me losing faith in, for one, the platform, and for two, humanity, and losing a lot of my motivation thanks to toxic people on the internet. Losing motivation due to personal reasons, having a life, etc. Burnout because people expect the most of me when I'm, not able to give them more than one person can give, because people apparently think that YouTubers are given, staff or something. I once had somebody say that YouTubers are professionally trained actors from YouTube themselves. Like we get lessons or something on acting. It's just so stupid. And the fact that people don't understand how YouTube works is just I want to just conk them in the head. But the point is we are real people trying to make a living. Some of us succeed, some of us do not. Some of us have problems in life that other people do not. Some of us have worse problems in life than the people who have already bad things going on in life. It's just, we are all different. We all function differently. Our minds are all different. We all have different conditions. Some of us are disabled. Some people have, problems with outside factors that interfere with everyday life. It's all very complicated, but the most important thing is that you respect people as human beings and not the channels they represent. You can support the channels, but don't create imaginary wars. Why would you want to do that? That causes negative publicity to the people that you're trying to support. Do you really think that there aren't idiots out there who are thinking, oh, well, Pewdiepie is stupid for having this war going on when he doesn't even have any control over it, where he probably doesn't even care, where he probably just wants his fan base to stop? I know I would. I know I would personally address my fan base and be like, guys, the fuck is wrong with you? Have you not better time, better things to do with your time? You're wasting your life. My subscriber count does not concern you. My place on YouTube does not concern you. My health might concern you if you care enough. If you support me, then you must respect me as a person. And that's really all we ask for. That and possible donations for our attempt at working hard when the platform is screwing us over. So, but the most important thing is to support the people you like and not spread hate to the innocent people who are only doing the same thing that the YouTubers you support are doing. Okay? There's no reason. T-Series isn't trying to say PewDiePie is dumb. T-Series isn't trying to spread hate to PewDiePie. They're not, this isn't some kind of conspiracy. You guys just need to calm down. It's not important. No one should care. God, guys, why can't people just be good? Why can't people just be good people? Why can't people just stop being so hateful? Can you imagine how wonderful the internet would be if people wouldn't be so hateful? But then again, why am I surprised? People were hateful before the internet. People are just horrible. Humans are horrible creatures. Horrible creatures that we just can't be nice to each other, and I don't know what to do. And I'm no exception. I've been evil. I used to be a bully. I almost drowned my friend in a pool once. It's these things that us as humans, as evil, destructive creatures, we need to teach ourselves, we need to domesticate ourselves, and learn to be better. And I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. I want to see that perfect person. I want that person to come up to me and show me that they're absolute perfection, so I can shoot them in the head so that nobody's perfect once again. So, you know, it's just, we all make mistakes. We all make bad choices. The level of choices that we make dictates what kind of people we are, what kind of character we are. The choices that we make have to come from, you know, we just have to think. We just have to try and, you know, and it doesn't help that our parents are teaching us, you know, or lack thereof, not teaching us things. We're just a horrible species, guys. Stop being so horrible. Make an effort to stop being so horrible. If we all made an effort to stop being so horrible, maybe, just maybe, things would change. Maybe. And small things like this, small things like making a big deal out of who's number one on YouTube, is not helping. We're making ourselves look stupid. We're making other people look stupid when they don't deserve to look stupid. The fan base, the extreme fan base of PewDiePie is making PewDiePie look like the enemy. And it makes PewDiePie haters blame PewDiePie for the war when it's not his fault. Do you, as fans, as supporters of PewDiePie, do you want the haters to blame him for your bullshit? I sure wouldn't want that. I don't like it when people come to me and be all like, how does it feel to have most of your fan base be little age 10-year-olds? And I'm like, it's not my fault. And do you see me complaining about it constantly? Do you see my age warnings? Why are you blaming me? It makes me feel terrible. These kids are ignoring my warnings and ruining their minds. These kids have no parental supervision, and I wish I had the parents' contact so I could be like, guess what your kid's been watching? Get them off the internet, you fuckers! You stupid, bad parents! I've been a mother only to non-human species children. So, I don't know how to take care of a human being, but at least I know enough to say that you're a bad parent. So, yeah, okay? We don't like this shit, and you guys put us through this shit, and I know a lot of my subscribers are good people, and a lot of my good subscribers support me in the way that human beings should support each other. Should, most don't. And I want to thank my subscribers who have sat with me for so long and put their faith into me even when my own faith has been lost. That's all we ask for, whether we have over 1 million subscribers or if we're only close to breaking the 51,000 mark. Okay? So, small or big, if you support us, just support us in an honest, kind, civil way. That is all we ask, and that is what we value from you. We don't need an army. We don't need knights. We don't need you trying to defend us because most of us are adults and can defend ourselves. Okay? And I really hope that people watching this really understand what I'm talking about and don't just shove it off and don't just say, well, you know, T-Series is evil, when they're most likely not, and I have a good feeling that a lot of people against T-Series are xenophobes, or just racists. You know, there's kind of a difference between racist and xenophobes, because xenophobes are more the extreme. Trump is a xenophobe. But then again, Trump is a lot of things that none of us should ever want to be. So, guys, just be intelligent, just have some common sense, just have some humanity, the kind of humanity that we are in danger of losing, that some people have already lost. There's no need for this. And you can do your part. I know this video isn't going to change the world. I wish I could change the world. I wish I could snap my fingers like Thanos and change the fucking world, because the world needs a makeover. But I can't. I am only one person. I'm a little white girl from Idaho, you know, who's disabled and can't live a normal life. But you guys can do something if you just spread to each other that there needs to be some kind of change. If you change yourselves, maybe domino effect, you know? Pay it forward, whatever you want to call it. Just stop. And in conclusion, like I said, I love to repeat myself, apparently. This war is stupid and unnecessary, and it should not affect you emotionally. T-Series surpassing Pewdiepie should not make you angry. If that's what makes you angry, I envy you for having such a simple life. Did I say sunch? I think I said sunch. I envy you for having a simple life. I wish I had a simple life. I wish I was a simple person. I wish I had a simple mind, and I wish I could be stupid so that I was happier. Because intelligent people are more depressed because they know what the world really is and they see everything for what it is. And I'm not a genius. I'm just above average intelligence. And the world affects me, and I hate it. So good for you guys. Good for you guys who actually have this affect you. Good for you for being simple. But stop it. And that's really all I have to say. There is something else that I should make. I don't know if I should add it to this video or if I should make it separate. I feel like I should make it separate. Okay, now that I'm done rambling. So, I mean, if you like this video for some reason, leave a like, subscribe, spread the word of awesome, become a Reitannite, and click the little bell. Because if you don't click that little bell, you won't get any notifications because YouTube is stupid. YouTube is so stupid. And I shall see you later, alligators and crocodiles. Goodbye.